Alright ladies, this is a long video, it's about 23 minutes, so I'm going to just play it, I'm going to be quiet, and I'm going to react to everything afterwards. So, here we go. This is from an alpha male, this guy's name is Matt. The video is called 3 Ways Women Destroy Relationships, Red Pill. Matt is obviously a pickup artist. He goes around and hits the bars and the clubs and picks up chicks. But obviously, he's got dark hair, right? Hang on, let me do this. And this is pretty much me in 20 years. So, take a good look, ladies, okay? So why you're all stupid. But he's going to explain how women kill relationships in the West. Because they all go the same, right? 3 months, gravy train, everything's going swimmingly. From month 3 to 6, some fights break out, and then month, eventually ending the relationship. So let's go ahead and play it, right? Let's do it. Remember, these are alpha males. Okay, this is why... So let me rephrase basically 3 ways women destroy relationships with an alpha male. Let's put it that way. Because Matt's no fucking pussy.
3 ways that women destroy relationships with men. Let's just crack right into this, guys. So what are the 3 ways that women completely just...
Number 1, disrespect. Disrespect being a huge one for an alpha male, right? Or respect, disrespect, number 1. I'm gonna assume that's the first one. Let me see if I'm right.
Wreck a good thing. Alright, because you might have been in this situation previously, like I have.
They all work the same.
You have a girl, everything's working out fine, right? You just met this girl and you feel a connection with her, you feel like, man, this might be the one. Right, as blue pill as that sounds, you might have said that. Right, this might be the one, this might be the girl that I married, this might be the mother of my children.
Hell yeah.
And then, sure enough, after a few weeks, maybe even a few months,
same shit happens every time.
You start to realize, like, man, this chick is a massive bitch. What was I thinking? What was I doing to this girl? And now all you want to do is get as far away from her as possible. So what are the 3 ways that women wreck relationships? Let's talk about the number 1. The first way that a woman destroys a relationship with a man.
I'm going to assume.
And generally these are good men. These are good men for them. They're generally high-value men that can provide a good life for them, take care of them, be
Did you hear that, ladies? Did you hear that what he just said? Look at this guy. Pay attention here, okay? These are high-value men that would take care of their woman. The only downside is she can't manipulate them. See, women have this, again, neural implant in their brains where they like to manipulate and enslave a man. That's not a man, ladies. That is what we call a bitch. That is a copy-paste version of yourself. Okay? That's not you. Or, sorry, that's not a man, I should say. That's not a man. It's a copy and pasted version of yourself. It's not a man, right? Because a bitch, a female, is what you are. Why would you want a guy who's a fucking woman? There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there is. If you're a lesbian couple and, you make it work, so be it. But if he's a man, then he's not a female, right? So at that point, you're just fucking a weak piece of meat, like a girly man, as Arnold Schwarzenegger says, right? If that's what you're into, I can laugh my way to the fucking bank. Because in 20 years, I'm going to look like this. This is James Bond status. So now I have no regrets at all. In fact, I'm the best I've ever been just by watching this video. And I saw this at least yesterday. I think I saw this yesterday before. But this made me smile. This brought up a whole new just attitude for me. Because these women just do not get it. They're stupid. And I will stick by that statement till the end of time. I don't care.
Emotionally supportive. I mean, they could really form like a really great relationship, but unfortunately, like I said, these girls wreck these things. So the first way that a girl wrecks a relationship with a man, and this is becoming all too common these days, is she is disrespectful towards her man, right? She's disrespectful towards him. She's constantly talking down to him. She's constantly breaking his balls about every little thing. She's constantly shit testing him. She's constantly trying to take the lead in the relationship. She's constantly being way too dominant, right? And a lot of this is the guy's fault, okay? Because a lot of guys are just not stepping up in these relationships.
Yes and no. The cucks, betas, and simps she's with that she wants to manipulate to control their wallets with they're not stepping up. Guys like me and Matt, we will step up. We will say no. And again, women still walk away from those guys too, gentlemen, so do not worry about it. That's just female nature. They want to control a man for financial gain or make him a slave and bow to, like, my pussy's so golden, you gotta worship me and Cardi B my ass. No, sweet cheeks, your pussy's not golden. You're just another pussy in a sea of pussy. So, I'm the prize. I'm the king of kings. And if you want the king of kings, you gotta actually put in some fucking effort besides sex. Next.
Letting their woman take the lead. They're kind of sitting back. They're trying to be politically correct. They're trying to compromise with the girl.
Yeah.
I feel about compromising doesn't work, right? As I always teach you guys, the more you have to compromise with your partner,
yeah, it's just not worth it.
The more likely it is you chose the wrong partner.
Right.
Because the best relationships that you're going to have are with women where there's very little compromise.
Correct.
It just flows, right? It just flows. Like, personally for me, when it comes...
But see, well, Matt, again, I think Matt's being a little easy on the ladies here, because I'm savage. I'm not going to sit here and be easy. I'm a no bullshitter alpha male type, so I am going to sit here and tell you the truth. A lot of women in relationships, whether it's a new relationship, an old relationship, whatever, I've seen even married men go through this, right? You just read the Reddit for a day and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Women want to control a weak man. That is not a man, let me rephrase that. A weak man. So that they can get resources. That is all that is on their mind, and that is why they write these articles when they're 50 about, I can't find a good man to wife me up. I can't find a good man to take care of me and provide me with a lifestyle that's good. Because keep in mind, gentlemen, I've been in relationships, not recently, but I've been in relationships a long time ago, where a woman I was with, I was being a decent provider. I wouldn't say I was a simp then either. I stood up to her too back then. And she didn't like that, right? She did not like that at all, because these women don't like men like this. They claim they like men like this, but they, for some reason in their brain, it doesn't matter. They don't know what the fuck they like. That's why when I see them giving advice, just ignore their advice. Female advice is stupid. Stop listening to it. Cosmetology and all this crap. If you're a woman and you listen to that crap, you deserve to die alone, because you're already mentally fucked. Women give bad advice. But I was reading an article on the Reddit. This woman, in this article, a woman's husband walked away from her, and I'm going to tell you why he did. She had been listening to her sorority girlfriends, and her slutty girlfriends from college basically told her, yeah, withhold sex from your husband if he doesn't do what you want, and, take up the feminist mantle and, do all this, free-spirited crap while trying to control him, and you'll be fine, girl, he'll stick around. Well, guess what? He walked the fuck away. And now she's broken up with her friend group, right? She's cut them all off. She said, you know what? You're all a bunch of cunts. I'm done with you. She's cut them out. Because now she's upset. Because now she's getting a divorce. She's no longer married. So she listened to her female friends, and they've basically led her to divorce and ruin. And now she doesn't have her marriage anymore. This is why women are dumb. Do not listen to female advice, ladies. It's bad. Stop it. Cosmo, all these magazines that are, again, female nature, and they only, it's a female writer. It's a dumb female writer, too, most of the times. It's usually a dumb bitch. Like, I know how men operate. Bitch, you've been single for 500 years. Shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. You don't know men for shit. You're a woman. That's why you're addressing yourself as a female. That's why it says the author's name at the top. Shut up. God, it pisses me off. No wonder women are single and dying alone, and no guy wants to deal with them for more than just pussy. Oh my god. So, disrespect. Number 1. Alpha males do not like it. If you're my woman, you're going to show me respect. And a lot of women, gentlemen, even if they are your woman, they will bark at you. They will cut you down. They are not supportive of your hobbies or your interests. But yet they want to be shown a good fucking time, right? They will sit here and chop your balls up like they do to their dad, probably, which Matt's going to say in a second, which is his second one, which I find very interesting, but not surprising. And they will chop you up, treat you with disrespect, talk to other dudes thinking that you don't know this shit. You do know this shit. You know it very well, way before it happens. They just think they have a curveball up on you. So then they think they can, you'll get in a relationship with a chick, she'll treat you like shit immediately because a neural implant in her brain just switches, and she'll start cutting you down and treating you like crap, talking back to you, trying to be the man in the relationship. And in the meantime, she'll also be looking at the bigger, better deal. You know, grass is always greener with other guys, right? And you already know this. So what do? So as the man, a smart man in this case, not a fucking pussy, right? Pussies will just sit there and be like, baby, why are you doing this to me? Blah, 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 blah. Right? And they'll do that for, I was reading on the Reddit, one guy did this for 2 years. He begged and, oh God, just, kill it. Just, no. And, right, they'll sit there and be like, baby, why'd you do this? But that's not the point. The point is this. These women do this on purpose. Once you start a relationship with them, they do this on purpose because they get comfortable. They feel like, well, he's already paying the bills. I can go fuck around, sleep around, right? And then you get possessive. You tell her, I don't like this shit. And she's like, you're controlling, you're possessive, you're toxic, whatever bullshit she spews. Because that's her mentality of being a dumb bitch. And she's not going to take accountability for her actions. So then what does the guy do? Well, a true alpha will start talking to other women. Yes. So let me give you an example. 10 years ago, I was with a chick. I was still alpha as fuck then. I was dating her. I was paying the bills, taking care of her, providing, doing all that shit. I paid for the dog and I took care of this woman. I did right by this woman. I wasn't simping because, don't get me wrong, gentlemen, I knew the signs back then too. This is why women today that deal with me still, or in the modern time now, at 29, they think, oh, I can pull fast. No, bitch. 10 years ago, I was doing the same game. You understand? You ladies are stupid, and that's why I say they're all the same. They all work and operate the same. And they think they're skilled in the art of deception or some shit, and they're not. So this woman was living with me. She was living under my roof, and I was paying, right? She started talking to another guy, right? And she thought she was slick. She was trying to hide it, too. Look, ladies, if a guy gives you a Netflix account that he's paying for, I already know what you're doing. You dumb cunts, okay? Small, subtle hints like that, gentlemen, easy to spot. But you stay quiet because you're secretly you're already plotting the revenge tactic of how you're going to operate. At least an alpha male is, right? So what did I do? Well, one night she's in bed and she's sleeping, and I'm in my apartment, in my fucking bathroom, right? And I'm talking to another chick. And she texts me and she's like, come to bed, I need attention. And I'm talking to this other chick and the whole time, and I'm just ignoring the bitch in my bed. Because she's disrespected me. And eventually I give up and I go into bed and, lay some pipe down on her disrespectful ass. And then I go to sleep, and the next morning I talk to the other chick again. I didn't cut her off. Do you understand, ladies? Is it making sense? Women don't like that shit, right? They get really upset by that. They think, oh, I can do it, but he can't. Fuck you, bitch. I'm a high-value man. I can do whatever the fuck I want to. If you're going to disrespect me like that, I will do the same damn shit to you. With no mercy and no fucking remorse. So let's continue in Matt's video.
To eating, I like chain restaurants.
Hell yeah.
Right? Some people like dives. Some people like to try different restaurants. I like chains. I just like chain restaurants.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
So
Applebee's.
when I'm dating a girl and she also likes chain restaurants, there's very little compromise there. And
Yeah.
I'm just using that as a tiny example. It's like we generally like to eat at the same places. So it's like, yeah, let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go to TGI Fridays. Let's go to Chili's. Let's go to Applebee's.
Yeah.
Let's go to Chevron.
Oh my God.
Right? It's real easy. When you have a girl that is constantly disagreeing with you, that is constantly putting you down, she might even be gossiping about you to her girlfriends and her coworkers, like, oh, I can't stand him. Oh, I hate going home, and oh, he does this, he does that, even to her like friends and coworkers and even her family, she's talking bad about you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you have to really wonder about these girls, why would you even go there knowing that this is not going to help your relationship? Okay? Because if you're not helping your relationship, you're hurting your relationship. And the thing you have to understand, ladies, for you ladies who are watching this, is the thing that men value most is respect.
Correct.
Okay? That is something that
at least alpha
us
males
men, we place on such a high pedestal is respect. We want to be respected. This is why whenever somebody disrespects us, we're quick to respond. We're quick to react. It's really hard to control that if a guy tries to disrespect us or DLV us, right? You guys who don't study pickup, DLV means demonstration of lower value, right? Somebody tries to DLV us, AMOG us, right? Somebody tries to AMOG us, we get pissed. It's like, dude, who do you think you are? Right? But especially if it's your girl who's doing this, your partner, the girl that you trust, you're like, what is this chick doing? What did I do to you?
Yeah, like what the fuck is wrong with you?
Why are you talking to me like this?
Yeah, what the hell?
I tend to get upset.
Yeah.
And it really destroys relationships because for guys, like once a girl starts disrespecting them, it's hard for him to forget. You know, it'll kind of like linger in his mind.
I wouldn't even say that. It's just, we voice it.
Women who do that never fix. Okay, I've never seen a woman who's been disrespectful towards her man like fix that and then just stop doing it.
Right.
So this is part of her personality already. For some reason, she was raised that this kind of behavior is okay.
This is the best part.
To talk down to your man. It's okay to break his balls. You know, and generally it's a result of either being raised by a single mother or a weak father figure.
Boom, headshot.
Single mother or weak father figure. That's where these girls come from. Make no mistake about it. Because a girl who's raised in a two-parent household, who was raised by a strong male role model, generally knows how to treat her man.
Yeah, not a simpleton or a cuck.
Right? She knows not to be disrespectful. Because she knows if she is disrespectful towards her man, or any man for that matter, that guy is not going to be sticking around. That guy is probably going to take off on her. And she's not going to be able to hang on to him. Whereas for women who disrespect for their men, they could care less.
Nice TV, by the way,
like,
Matt. Nice TV.
I don't care. I don't care. So what? Dump me. I'll be single. I don't care. You know, I'll get somebody else. I don't care. These chicks are forever single. So ladies, just understand that if you take anything away from tonight's coaching video, for you ladies who are watching, be respectful towards your man. Because that is probably the biggest trait he will appreciate the most from you. Is
correct.
Be respectful towards him. Don't talk down to him.
So I'm gonna
talk to him like he's a little boy.
Yeah.
Stop breaking his balls. Every day he comes home from work tired, and he just wants to have peace. Don't immediately just come at him and pick fights with him for no reason. Now, the number 2.
So I was gonna play all 3, but we're at 17 minutes. But Matt makes some good points, right? Don't bust his balls. If you're gonna, be respectful to him, and lift. Number 2 obviously is support his hobbies and stuff, and then obviously number 3 is she's really hypergamous. Okay, so if you haven't seen this video, go watch it. It's by the Secrets here with 58K views, and there's a lot of guys in the comments, a lot of females, and remember, Matt's a relationship coach, so I don't really watch I don't believe in everything a relationship coach does, because I like to be more hands-on with women, so I like to bring them home and play. And but he's not wrong, right? A woman's got to be respectful to her man if she's, especially her boyfriend. And like I said, a lot of women, ladies, you do this all the time. You do not stop and actually think about what you are doing. That is the issue there. That is what a lot of guys are frustrated with. For me, the weak father figure stands out entirely now. Like, looking back on it, stands out. The disrespect, the constant chastising, these things stand out. But this video is golden. This tells me that I'm the higher value man, that I am the king of kings. And in reality, and like I said, this whole month we've been going out, we've been doing things, we've been active, so the only person missing out here is her at this stage. She's the only one missing out at this point. Not my problem, right? That's her. She walked away. I'm a man. I'm going to stand there and I'm going to fight that battle. I'm not walking away from some woman. And this is why relationships are dead. This right here. Because these women just don't seem to fucking get it or understand it. Mine has been Joy. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.